So we got Brendan, Marty, Christian, and myself on this trip. And we're just here in Cataract Basin before we climb up the pass and get to camp. But tonight, I'm cooking scallops. We're gonna do bacon wrapped scallops. I'm gonna cook up some risotto, throw some peas in there so we have a nice pea risotto for those bacon wrapped scallops. And I'm gonna finish it with a nice lobster nage. But we gotta get up over that pass first. Shouldn't take too long. Guessing about half an hour we'll be at the top, and I'll show you some beautiful views before we get down and get cooking some dinner.
Just because we're out here doesn't mean we can't be civilized.
How you feeling, Brendan?
It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, man.
Look at you right now. Look
But it's worth it.
look where you are. Got to the top of the pass and headed down. You can see the trail there in front of Marty after the snowfield here. And get some tents up and start dinner. Before we keep some sunlight for dinner. It shouldn't take too long. Here's the campfire Marty promised me.
Yep. It's a mile further down the trail.
So we've got 14 fluid ounces of water boiling here. We're gonna get that heating up, throw our risotto in there and start cooking it. Key to risotto is to stir all the starches out of it. I've also thrown some brown rice in this one. Now it's hard to keep the temperature at a slow simmer, so you got to really keep your eye on it. You don't want it to burn to the bottom of the pot. Get a quick round of applause for Christian, my filmographer this evening.
And action.
Stir harder, chef. Harder, faster. So got this risotto at a nice simmer now. Be able to pull those starches out. Make it nice and creamy. Like I was saying, I put some brown rice in here this time just to volumize it. And we'll add our peas right away as we're getting close. Now, this is when we get critical here. We don't want it to burn to the bottom. Gonna add a little bit of pepper to that. Always season your food. And of course, the Maldon salt. Well, it's pretty much ready. It's about 90% cooked. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the lid on it and just let it finish cooking, steam it, the lid. If I gotta pull some moisture out of here at the end, I will, but it should thicken up as it sits. So next we're gonna do up our scallops. First you gotta start your jet engine. Find the right heat. We don't want it scorching hot, so. And we're out here for 4 days, so let's not burn all our fuel up right away. Marty's gonna chime in and tell us that he's got 2 fuel canisters though, so that's good. So we'll warm our pan up. We don't want to put our olive oil into the pan until the pan's warm. Otherwise we're gonna just burn off the flavor of the olive oil. But while we're waiting for the pan to warm up, let's get our scallops out of the bag.
What are scallops, Evan, for us?
Scallops are shellfish, mollusks. So they live in the ocean. They're a bivalve. They're delicious. White meat. I've wrapped these in bacon and skewered them up. Now on every scallop, there's an abductor muscle, and you want to pull that off because it gets very, very chewy when you try and eat it. So that'll step your game up a little bit. So let's get these seasoned up before we put them in the pan. We'll do our pepper later, but we'll start with a little bit of salt.
What kind of salt are you using?
That's Maldon salt, my man. You need to watch the channel.
I knew the answer.
I'll get our olive oil in there. It's starting to spit, so that's perfect. That means we're nice and hot. Get rid of this fly that's decided to join dinner. Touché. Okay, we got a little bit puffs, just whisks of smoke coming off the top. So that means we can start searing her up. Now, I didn't point this out earlier, but you want to make sure you find a flat spot for your fuel canister. You can boil water anywhere you want, on angles everywhere, but we're trying to sear 4 things of scallops in here, so we want it as flat as possible. Distributes the heat evenly.
That's quality.
Oh, nice brown scallop on the one side.
That does smell pretty epic. So you got 5 scallops in wrapped in bacon?
Yeah, 4.
Super cool. I've never seen that before.
Three of them in there, and then I just skewer it through.
I've never seen that done before.
Yeah. Scallops are nice and close. Bacon's starting to brown up nicely. Just gonna put them off to the side and rest them here. Now let's not waste all this bacon fat. Let's get smart. Throw it in our risotto. Keep all that fat, calories, and build it up for tomorrow. Let's just heat up our lobster nage. It won't take long to heat up. Nage is very similar to a bisque. It's thickened with shellfish, very creamy, lots of butter. I've flavored it with mirepoix, so carrots, onions, and celery, and a roasted red pepper in there. Okay, everything's pretty much ready. Let's go to the plate. Yeah, let's get our risotto on the plate first. Nice peas in there for color. Our scallop down the bacon and get rid of that. Let's put some nage on there. There you go, dinner for that fly and for some hungry hikers today.
If this was in the kitchen and there was 2 left afterwards, I'd eat it like a dog so fast so I could go get the other one. Like,
what is this?
Hiking for the boys.
Did you hike that all the way in here?
I did.
Up that pass?
That one.
You're a monster.
let's do the math. That's 500 milliliters of beer. So he hauled 2 liters of water, basically.
Yeah, so 4 pounds.
2 kilograms, 4 pounds.
4 pounds. You
You're a
carried
beast.
4 pounds for us?
You are an animal.
I appreciate you, my good man. Christian, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Holy
Cheers.
shit, man. Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
very
club.
Great work today, boys.
Yeah. Look at the background where we're having a beer.
That's all right.
Did you?
What was that, Marty?
I said, well, we're just talking about Evan. Unfortunately, while we were eating and we were talking, Evan thought he was recording, but he wasn't. So we don't have the conversation that we were having, which we're having an amazing conversation while we're eating an amazing food. But I told Evan, it's little accidents happen on hikes like this. And one time I had my camera on slow motion mode and I filmed an entire hike in slow motion. And when I got home, I tried to speed it up. It didn't work. It's like, forget it.
Oh,
Forget it.
shit.
Hike's done.
Sometimes it hits the editing floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you liked watching this video and I gave you some ideas to cook in the backcountry, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. We're doing 4 days, 3 nights, so there's 2 more meals coming up that are going to be epic. Yeah, hopefully I have inspired you guys to, we're 16 kilometers out today.
On a hot day.
On a very hot day. We hit temperatures of 30 and we found a way to get these scallops still cold to the campground today. I've got a nice, you can kind of see it over there. I built a fridge for our food for tomorrow night. We got a bison tomahawk, not to spoil it. But yeah, keep subscribing, keep watching, and I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
We're vlogging!
That waterfall is absolutely amazing.
Look at that guy.
There's some very old ice underneath that.
Look at that.
Look at the light now.